Welcome to Modern Plastics India and Crystallite Media. As the registrar, what is your opinion about the upcoming Plast India University?
This is a vision of the people of plastics industry. It's going to be a very unique kind of university, and there are a lot of programs which people think in terms of engineering. But when it comes to Plast India International University, this is a unique program wherein we do have plastics technology, we have mechanical and chemical engineering, but these mechanical streams or the chemical streams are all focused towards plastics. For example, if I were to talk about mechanical engineering, we talk about all the machines, the molds and the dyes, they'll be all focused towards plastics. If I talk about chemical engineering, we are going to talk about materials, raw materials and all those molecules, and there's a lot of going to be a research work which will be all directed towards the enhancement of the plastics. So this becomes a very unique university. Another novel thing is this is the only university which is of the industry, for the industry and by the industry. Second vision that the founder members of this university had was, they would want to be the best. And that's where we have tied up with University of Massachusetts at Lowell, which is supposed to be number one in plastics technology in the world. And we are fortunate enough to have a partnership service agreement where we're going to exactly replicate the courses which UMass Lowell offers. So this is a very unique feature which nowhere else, at least in Asia Pacific, you will be able to see. This is a unique thing, and we are trying to attract students from the neighboring countries, and to be specific, Asia Pacific.
And you're talking about the new development, and as you showed the brochures.
Yeah.
And what are the new trend going to happen here?
The new trend is, as I mentioned to you, that we are going to direct everything towards the plastics. So that's a very novel thing. Around the education that we impart for BE, we are also going to have management development program, because today if you see in the plastics industry, there's a dearth of people who are actually going to be the entrepreneurs. So we are going to pump in that entrepreneurial skills, along with our programs. If I were to share the drivers of this university, as you can see from the brochure, I'd like to share, the current person who's at the helm of the affairs is Mr. Arvind Mehta. He happens to be the president of this university, and we have stalwarts like Dr. Mashelkar, who's Padma Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan, and so many awards. And what I understand is he's got close to 45 doctoral degrees from various universities, one of the pioneers in education field. We have industry stalwart, Mr. M.P. Taparia, who's actually the chairman and managing director for the Supreme Group of Industries. We have Mr. Kamal Nanavati, who's been a strategy man at the Reliance. Plus, we have all the stalwarts from the industries who become, the movers and shakers. We also actually added these people along with our partners in the US on our search committees, where we are going to actually pick up all those people who are going to be faculties or the provost or any other administrative function. The UMass people would be actually in that steering committee to select and help us choose the best talent. So these are the ones who actually are going to drive. And of course, I cannot miss the managing committee members, starting from our president, Mr. Rajiv Rawal, and the treasurer and the whole team of people who've actually given drive to this whole project. So that's what has been the driving force behind this.
What message you want to give it to the Indian plastic industry?
Indian plastic industry is at a threshold. I would at this point in call it as a sunrise industry, and the growth is phenomenal that is envisaged for this industry, and they're talking about double-digit growth over a period of time. Considering the current consumption to the consumption that is envisaged, it's going to multiply at least 8 to 10 times in a decade. So that's where the potential is, and I would really wish that the plastic fraternity in India comes together, and supports this kind of an activity, which really will enhance their own growth, the growth of the industry, and growth of the nation per se. Because our motto at Plast India Foundation is progress through plastics, and that's where I would want to invite all the industry members. So the growing needs in consumerism, when the consumerism or the consumption growth is tenfolds in a decade, in 10 years, you'll definitely need all the skilled members, at different levels, and the entrepreneurs to propel this industry. So my message to the plastic fraternity would be, come join hands together and make this as a success.
Thank you so much for being with Modern Plastics India and Chrysolite Media.
Thank you very much.